Some legends are told, sometimes it does start to go. But you will remember me for centuries. And just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Mickey Matthews here, the official voice of NWF Adrenaline. We had an action-packed show for you 2 weeks ago. The biggest news coming out of last week's show is Nate the Great Johnson is now the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. We're going to go down to ringside with Nathan Pepis.
Please welcome to the ring, the NWF World Heavyweight Champion, Xtreme Luchador!
Mi nombre es Xtreme Luchador.
Here comes the NWF World Heavyweight Champion, Xtreme Luchador. He's held the title since March 17th, if I'm correct. 17th or 16th. This makes him, I believe, the third longest reigning champion, World Heavyweight Champion in NWF history, right behind AJ Gagliardo and Mr. 999 H2. Xtreme may easily be the most hated world champion in NWF history. Possibly superstar
Last
ever.
week was a tragedy. It's a shame that stuff goes on seen here. Last week, I had laryngitis, and that's why I couldn't kick out of the World Cup.
It's not a good excuse.
Bullshit. That match is off the books. It doesn't count. Nate can't beat me. He will not face me at When Worlds Collide. Mark my words.
Here comes Nate Johnson, the #1 contender, a former World Heavyweight Champion in his own right. The arch enemy of Xtreme Luchador.
Quit your business. Last week I knew. This week, I say we both gamble. How about we do a beat the clock count? Because I bet I can win my match quicker than you can win yours. And the winner, pick the stipulation of the match at When Worlds Collide. Why would I want to do that? If you possibly think you can win quicker than I can, you could pick the stipulation and possibly beat me at your own game. I will beat you again, and there's no way you could beat somebody quicker than me. I'll do it, but only if you go first and I can choose your opponent. I'll go first. You can choose my opponent, as long as I can choose yours. Well, I know somebody that really likes open invitationals. Come on out here, buddy.
And it looks like we're going to have a Beat the Clock challenge. And it looks like it's going to be Nate the Great Johnson versus Mikey Nitro in the first match. If Xtreme Luchador can defeat his opponent quicker than Nate defeats Mikey Nitro, if he can, then Xtreme Luchador would get to pick the match stipulation at When Worlds Collide.
Really? This guy? This guy?
And Mikey's being accompanied by Prince Am, Mikey's little protege. Mikey has become something of like a leader of sort to Prince Am, and he was as well to former talent Christopher James. Somewhat of a cult-like leader is Mikey Nitro. And Mikey Nitro is the former HCW champion. And as you can see, the clock on the lower left-hand screen ticks on to see who will have the shorter time. Oof, big kick.
I know.
This is like beat the clock, pick your poison style. Two count only. This is referee DJ Pasco. Nate with a, looks like a kick to the midsection maybe, and there's a clothesline. Sending Nitro backwards, not head over heels, but heels over head. There's a big kick to the jaw. And another one. Nate's just kicking Mikey right in the face now. There's a knee to the midsection. There's a body shot. And there's a left hook to the jaw. Irish whip. Nate didn't send him Mikey hard. Nate approached Mikey, and Mikey put him right back in the corner. That's the experience factor of Mikey. There's the twisted brain. And Nate, looks like he's strangling Mikey. Looks like he's going to take great DDT. Planted Mikey right on the dome, but Mikey's got that full head of hair, dreadlocks, possibly cushion the blow. Mikey chopped Nate right in the throat. Breaks the eyes now. Prince Am distracting the official while Mikey chokes Nate into the corner. Mikey getting some hate from the crowd. There's a cannonball. It's about 3 minutes in. Can Mikey put Nate away? Big discus forearm from Mikey. What's Nitro doing here? Going up top. This is a move that Nate knows well because of Extreme Frog Splash into the cover. This could be it. 2 count only. This is official DJ Pasco. Oh, Nate with a roll up. 2 count only. Nate almost snuck one out right there. Elbow from Mikey. Nate with a right hand. Nate, what's he doing? Going up top. Rough Rider. into the cover. Xtreme trying to distract the official, but the ref isn't going to buy it. And Nate takes a wild swing at Mikey and gets a super kick for his troubles. Xtreme was not able to distract the ref, but he was able to distract Nate. And that could cost him. There's that stomp to the back of the neck from Mikey Nitro. That's textbook Nitro Valley Strong style at its finest. Nate ducks a Nitro kick. There's a drop kick to the midsection. Big splash from Nate. Nate thinking overdrive. Mikey slips off. Nate crashes to the floor and gets a stomp to the back of his head for his troubles. Oh, big buzzsaw kick from Mikey Nitro. And now standing on the back of Nate's head. And as this match goes on longer, you gotta think at this point in time it's gonna favor Mikey Nitro. And this is exactly what Xtreme wants. Someone that's gonna take Nate to his limits as long as physically possible. You gotta imagine he told Mikey as Mikey was going to the ring to drag it out. And Mikey crashes head first in the turnbuckle. Nate with a roll up into the cover. And that's it. 5 minutes and 37 seconds is all it took Nate the Great Johnson to put Mikey Nitro away. Xtreme Luchador might have a tough time with that. Xtreme now has to have a time shorter than 5 minutes and 37 seconds in order to pick the max stipulation at When Worlds Collide for that World Heavyweight Championship that Xtreme has held so near and dear and weaseled his way out of championship matches here. Nitro trying to plead with the official, but it's to no avail.
Hey, what's up, dude? Man? How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing alright myself. I'm just doing a lot of thinking. Yeah, what you thinking about? Thinking about tonight. Yeah? Dude, the winds are hot. I'm killing it. Yeah, you are. I'm about to get mine. Yeah? I got an idea. Want to talk about this?
I'll be the host. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 204 pounds from Mexico City, Mexico. He's the NWF World Heavyweight Champion, Xtreme Luchador.
This is round two, Xtreme Luchador.
Xtreme said he wanted a legitimate entrance for a match.
Nobody's booing me now, because I'm gonna kick anybody's ass that comes out here.
5 minutes and 37 seconds is the time to beat. Who will Nate have? Xtreme face.
Who you got for me? Well, all I can pretty much say is he's the lone wolf, Jack Brown.
Oh my goodness. Here comes the man who is now exclusive to NWF after being screwed out of a BCW championship match against Jason Page last week by the Demon Isaac Warren on BCW programming. If you have not seen that match, you can catch it now on the BCW channel. Xtreme definitely is about to have his hands full with the Lone Wolf Jack Brown. And as Jack Brown was coming to the ring, he said, "Welcome to NWF, baby." And that must mean he's exclusive now. The bell rings and the match is underway. Xtreme has just over 5 minutes to defeat Jack Brown. That is going to be no easy feat, but Xtreme is cooking with gas at the moment. Jack Brown went in for a lockup and Xtreme kicked him in the gut and has been stomping a mud hole in him ever since. And here's a border breaker from Xtreme, and he's going to look to put Jack Brown away. 2 count only. Oh, big punt kick to the chest area. Picking Jack Brown up by his head. And look, he's going to mock Nate. Mocking Nate the Great. Xtreme, I wouldn't be playing around too much. He's got 4.5 minutes with the Lone Wolf. There's a shot to the back. Big punch to the back of the head from Xtreme. And what's Xtreme Luchador thinking here? Hurricanrana. Little flash. He's got under 4 minutes now. What is he thinking here? Oh man. Frog splash to the small of the back. That is a very interesting tactic. He could have hit in the front and tried to put Jack Brown away, but he hit it on the back. In the event, I'm assuming that if this did not put Jack Brown away, it would weaken him to where Jack Brown could not hit a F5, and that's what's about to happen. He went for the 619, and he's caught, planted, F5 from the Lone Wolf. And Jack Brown has defeated the Xtreme Luchador in record time. Xtreme Luchador could not beat the clock and could not beat the Lone Wolf tonight.
I did it, I said it. I beat the clock. The match was the shorter match. I beat the clock. I hit the stipulation.
I don't think that's how that works.
Hey, your match might have been shorter, but everyone knows that there's another part to that beat clock, and that is that you have to not only have the shorter time, but you gotta win. You didn't win.
You won by a match? My match was shorter. I win. I beat the clock. Yeah. That's not how that works.
Yes, your match was shorter. Again, you didn't win. Therefore, I picked the stipulation, and I picked
Oh my goodness. Nate the Great has just declared that his heavyweight championship match against Xtreme Luchador at When Worlds Collide 2 will be a ladder match. And Xtreme can't run, hide, or cheat in a ladder match. Speaking of When Worlds Collide 2, we have a hell of a card for you. It's going to be one action-packed show. We got an impressive card just right now, and there's still matches to come. It all starts on the pre-show with the Great Lakes Regions Wrestling Hall of Fame. We have some fantastic men going into our inaugural class. Chris Castle from ICW, Matt Cabby from BCW, AJ Gagliardo of NWF, Christian Abel from Southwest Michigan, and Tony Millis representing Tiger Talks Wrestling in our celebrity wing. All these men definitely deserve to be in our Hall of Fame class, but also on the pre-show, we have the Great Lakes Invitational Battle Royale. All men from states that border the Great Lakes are welcome to come and try their luck, vowing to be the very best. That's not all we have in the pre-show though. Sid and Panic from Southwest Impact, Southern Michigan Impact Wrestling, I apologize, have won our contest and will be on the card. On the main show, we have a ladder match with Xtreme Luchador and Nate the Great Johnson for the NWF World Heavyweight Championship. Nate has been itching to get his hands on Xtreme and get the belt. Mikey Nitro also has been itching for gold as he opens the Quest for Gold Open Challenge. A match that was announced last week pits the Disposable Heroes, Kevin Haskell and Kyle Rotten, one-on-one against each other. Last week on BCW, Jaden Michael Quick challenged the man that trained all the members of BCW and NWF Ames, and this is the match that we've all been looking for. Tommy Zachary and H2 versus the American Outlaws, the BCW champion Mark Williams, the BCW Universal Champion Mark Williams, and the BCW champion Jason Page. All these men are going to collide, and the losing company defuncts, closes their doors forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome me at this time for my special guest, the Lone Wolf, Jack Brown.
You know, I came to NWF, I signed a full-time contract, but now I've got some unfinished business with Isaac Warren. Damon, I'm calling you out at When Worlds Collide 2. I'll see you there.
Now it is time for the contract signing.
H2 and Tommy Zachary!
The American Outlaws no-showed them last week, and they kicked H2 out of BCW. Let's see if the American Outlaws show up tonight. Technical difficulties.
Let's see if the American Outlaws show up tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Jason Page and Mark Williams, the American Outlaws!
And there is the music of the BCW champion Jason Page and the Universal champion Mark Williams, the American Outlaws. Are they here? Guess not. Oh my goodness. But Father Time is. What is Father Time doing here?
Well, hello, my friends. Two of my favorite people, unlike the other two favorite people that I have of the American Outlaws. You see, Mr. H2, I'm out here for one reason, and that would be because you did not beat me fairly, my friend. You see, your boy over there, Tommy Zachary, counted to 3 before most people in this arena could count to 2. To 2. You see what I did there? To 2. I digress. You see, the American Outlaws are unable to make it here this evening. Well, see, I see the Outlaws ain't done and you dropped the weapons. I'm not quite sure how far that was. I think you might have broken it. Yeah. But you see, turn to a square. You see, I still have an issue with the fact that I didn't lose fairly. I think that I should, I don't know, maybe have a bit of a rematch, my friends. You see, I think that if this man over here would just leave and go out that corner, it's hurting over there, I could beat you, and that is absolutely nothing but big facts, my friend.
Need to die from Tommy Zachary to Father Time. And what's he doing? He's trying to lock the Beast Bite in on the big man, and he does it. He was unable to lock the Beast Bite in at Summer Bash. And Father Time is submitting. What the hell? That's Kyle Rotten.
The American Outlaws are nothing but a bunch of no-show losers. That's what I like to hear. But because they're no-shows and you want to fight, and obviously you just mocked the ring with, Father Time. Well, you're a fighting champion and I'm a fighter, and I want a belt. So, you taught me a lot. Let me use it against you.
The Adrenaline Championship Open Challenge is underway.
And it looks like Kyle Rotten just challenged H2 to an Adrenaline Championship match, and H2 has granted it to Kyle Rotten. And there's a heavy metal kid, Kevin Haskell, to be in Kyle Rotten's corner. Although they are opponents at When Worlds Collide, they are still best friends. If Kyle Rotten cannot defeat Kevin Haskell's going to walk away from the team. And these guys don't just team here on NWF, they team all over the indie scene. Swolson in charge of this contest. H2's always ready for a fight, I guess. H2 calling for a test of strength. Never seen H2 call for a test of strength. We'll see what happens here. He's got to have something up his sleeves. Oh, what a... H2 definitely had a plan there. Back elbow from H2 to the jaw of Kyle Rotten. And H2 trained Kyle Rotten. There's another one. H2 knows all of Kyle Rotten's games. He taught Kyle Rotten everything he knows. There's a hip toss from H2. Drop kick. Cover. 2 count only. Shot to the back. There's a blaster. Sending Kyle Rotten tumbling out of the ring. He's going to check on Kyle Rotten. You know Kyle Rotten is suffering from a knee injury. Glasgow trying to get the crowd behind the match. Collar and elbow tie up. Big left hand from Rotten and another. Swinging neck breaker. I haven't seen Kyle Rotten pull one of those out of his back pocket before. There's a suplex now. Two count only, says referee Eric Swolson. Oh, a back chop. And that is only going to piss the beast off. Sending H2 head first into the turnbuckle. Whip H2. There's a splash from Kyle Rotten. Left hand and a right. Another right. He throws him away. Big right hand from H2 and another. There's a forearm. Another forearm. H2 off the ropes. Big knee to the jaw. Bicycle kick. Drive by. Into the cover. Kyle Rotten kicks out. And this would bring a whole nother dynamic to the match if Rotten could pull one out. And I would assume it would be for the Adrenaline Championship. It would up the ante and make him feel his worth against Kevin Haskell. Rotten went for a back body drop. H2 reverses into a sunset flip, and he gets it!
Here's your winner, and still NWF Adrenaline
H2 sneaks it out. H2 retains the Adrenaline Championship again in yet another Adrenaline Championship Open Challenge. Respect is shown from H2. thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for welcoming us into your home tonight for NWF Adrenaline. We are just about 3 weeks away from When Worlds Collide 2. We have an episode of NWF and an episode of BCW left. Ladies and gentlemen, When Worlds Collide 2 is make or break for two companies. Do not miss it. Tune in next week for BCW and the following week for the go-home episode of NWF Adrenaline. This has been Mickey Matthews, signing out.